injury to Janarian Grant, who's the leading receiver and special teams player. Grant is out for the year likely. Laviano loads up the deep ball down the middle, incomplete.
And that's his MO. He closes well when the ball's in the air.
Certainly was some body there as they'll run the jet sweep with Jawan Harris, the two sports star threat as Rutgers. Third down this year, 35%, 101st in the country, as Laviano gives ground and has to spike it. College football team to do that. Laviano's second possession. Martin gets the carry, and he rummages forward across the 30.
The character on the football field. We're going to see him everywhere.
Laviano, some air under it.
Slow it down for the reasons that you just stated.
Justin Goodwin, the third down back, is in. He's their best pass catcher, and down goes Laviano. Don Brown, when he was hired, he said to Jim Harbaugh, I want to bring about 65% pressure. Harbaugh said, you know, I was thinking 80. As that is caught by Peppers.
Teammate is there to pick it up.
So Rutgers, which has been outscored 65-14 in the first quarter this year, starts from inside the Michigan 40-yard line. Laviano to throw down the field. Harris incomplete.
Playmakers, and Rutgers doesn't know that right now.
With the injury to Janarian Grant, who broke his leg against Iowa a couple of weeks ago. This goes on the ground for Robert.
Than that to run routes in college football.
Quarterback Chris Laviano, one completion. It came on a jet sweep. Third down, Laviano whips it wide.
There, the jump man, that doesn't hurt recruiting.
Certainly doesn't. We saw the big truck visiting here as well as Jabrill Peppers is into the game. We have seen him a number of places already, and he's streaking down the sideline right now. Inside the 25-yard line, on the gas pedal inside the 5. Jabrill Peppers, who's returned a punt, been involved in the defense, now goes barreling for 63 yards.
Well, when your offense is kind of slopping around a little bit, go ahead and get Jabrill Peppers into the game, and he doesn't even give the football up. I think that is a tremendous play in this weather.
Really strong for somebody in the NFL, no matter where you put him.
Well, Don Brown has a history of creating a position for guys like him, but yet he's a different breed of cat altogether, to be on the field as much as possible, and that is what Michigan intends to do tonight.
Kind of a safety linebacker hybrid defensively, and that's going.
Play out in space, which is exactly what this offense is designed to do.
Once you get past the first couple of plays, it's almost unintelligible who's the starter and who's not. Laviano giving ground again, and so Laviano playing in another new offense as Rutgers has flipped coaches one more time. Laviano incomplete over the middle into traffic off the defense.
Exactly. Rule number 3 is you won't be punting again.
High kick at the 44. Peppers dodges one. Flag comes in. Peppers keeps his feet. Oh my goodness, what a return. That may not count. 34-yard punt return touchdown.
Illegal block in the back. Return team. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down, Michigan.
Jordan Lewis is in the middle of your screen, 26, but he didn't give a number in terms of who it was called on. There were two Rutgers players falling to the ground. I think the second guy in the middle of the screen was being pushed to the ground.
Regardless, it's behind the play, essentially.
You have
for 8, so the TCU transfer has checked in for Rutgers and goes with a jet sweep that goes nowhere. Jabrill Peppers and Mike McCray.
The quarterback position, even though we're still looking for playmakers.
Rutgers, 3 pass completions last week at Ohio State. Allen under the gun, whips it out of bounds. Peppers bringing pressure, and down goes Allen.
Holding. Offense, number 71. Penalties decline. Brings up fourth down.
As defensively, Jason, is they find ways to cover up the 5-down linemen for the offense.
Fun time for Cintron, and he barely gets it away, forcing a fair catch.
That a bit, but also his confidence suffers based on the result the last couple of games.
Zach Allen still the quarterback for Rutgers, his second drive. And on the read option, he chooses to give it. Spoken from a former quarterback. Martin again on second down, stacked up by Ben Giddy. Allen from the end zone on the run. Allen has the first down, lost the football. It's on the ground and the battle for it.
Sledding, to say the least.
And they look down the barrel of Jersey product Jabrill Peppers, who's in the game after the turnover. Peppers on the roll, cuts it inside, and touchdown, Jabrill Peppers. He knifes through for a score.
The more they can use Peppers, the better. And I think this was a legitimate pass. Play action, he had Grant Perry running a one-man route to the corner of the end zone. If it's clean, you tell Peppers to throw it. If not, you go ahead and turn him loose on anybody that tries to tackle him. That's a pretty good design.
That was the freshman Tyreek Matt.
That touchdown run by Peppers, I saw him actually warming up on the sideline with his arm. So if you think you're just going to play Peppers as a runner in that formation, eventually he will toss a TD pass this season.
And
Clark,
that was a legitimate read right there. He had Grant Perry to the back of the end zone. If he's open, he does have the opportunity to throw it right there. And I saw him spinning it in pregame as well.
You remember what Don Brown said to us during the week? He said,
very elite club.
They showed the jet sweep action and nothing on the Jersey recruiting pipeline. Third down 11 for Allen and the offense. Free runner coming, and the ball is whipped incomplete.
Guess who that free runner was?
It was the nickel.
It was Peppers once again. Don Brown at his best, and really I think Jabrill Peppers has moved Don Brown to a new level because you can hide him everywhere. Cover the guys up inside, and that was a blown assignment by a veteranly different level, and it's up to everyone else to try to keep up with him now.
As we saw with the proposed possible new rules, as Jabrill Peppers waves. Franco Harris is from around the area. He ended up not going to Rutgers famously. As Zach Allen stays in and Jabrill Peppers comes crashing in.
Playmakers in an offense that's designed to put playmakers in space and minimize the impact of a defensive line of scrimmage.
Oh, Gideon shot.
The way they want to play offense, play defense, these guys had to be in better shape. So he brought with him from Ohio State, Kenny Parker, the strength and conditioning coach that worked with Urban Meyer and that program. And the changes are starting to happen already. You look at Tariq Cole.
As well, he took somebody from the nutrition department at Houston to help here at Rutgers as well.
Come on, get back in the play.
Punt goes bouncing, and this isn't going to go anywhere. Michigan will have the Rutgers, though, having trouble solving that defense. -5 total yards behind a pair of quarterbacks, Laviano and Allen. And they will keep it on the ground with Martin, a good run to the outside until he's
Half of the schedule, actually, for Rutgers was not very favorable. They have some opportunities the second half of the season.
Allen, the TCU transfer.
And this team be potentially a college football playoff team.
Rutgers in search of its first down.
Harbaugh didn't step into an empty cover.
Peppers is checked in, fake it that way. Spate the throw to the goal line. Peppers back in. Peppers turns, looking for the end zone. Touchdown!
A weapon to use down there, but your mobile quarterback in this case is one of the most explosive, dynamic athletes in college football. Michigan does a great job of set.
Jabrill Peppers, kind of divisive here. He spent 2 years at Don Bosco Prep and then 2 years at Paramus Catholic, but he can do everything. He is a state champion in the 100 and 200 meters.
That does not surprise me.
Back-to-back years he did it on the Michigan defense.
Now, a lack of playmakers, a new scheme. They just don't have the chess pieces to be moving around, and they're playing against a team defensively that has all of the chess pieces possible.
Allen, the keeper, and white jerseys everywhere. Down
Forward pass, or they would have none.
third down, Allen to the edge, Peppers in pursuit, and they get there. Delano.
Have some fun. It's tough to have fun when you're losing 43-0, gents.
Allen on the roll and out of bounds. And nothing there again.
And the two deep in the front seven, as a matter of fact.
Allen under pressure again and swung down. Taco Charlton gets there early in the half.